Hey, baby. Am I friends with Linus? Yeah? What do you care? Oh my god. Are you ready to be the happiest woman in the trailer park?
What happened?
Dot.
Carbonites Gaming. Hello, Knights, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. I'm here with LJ, or Clockwork, because I always forget which to... Oh, no.
That girl over there on the internet. What happened?
Emily comes up to me, she's like, gurgle, I ate too many bran muffins for breakfast. Girl, run! You gotta get to the bathroom.
That's disgusting.
I thought she was going downstairs. She just went over to look at the fucking...
That's disgusting. Have you seen that video? Because it's hilarious.
My brain don't work no good, so...
So there's this video of these two little Scottish girls, and they're, like, recording, they can't be more than 7 or 8, and they're, like, recording and, having a fun time with a song or something like that, and their mother, like, busts in, and she's like, which one of ya took a shite in the toilet without flushing? And they were like, it wasn't us. And she's like, well, it was fucking one of ya. Disgusting. Slams the door. And I just love the way she pronounces disgusting. And I'm sure I'm, like, doing a disservice to every single Scottish person in existence with my terrible accent.
We'll just ask the Flying Scotsman.
Yeah, exactly.
In our Discord channel. Why would we not pick... Oh, I don't have any room, I bet. That's probably why. I'm, like, trying to pick these... Oh, you should pick those foraging things so you get the skill. I just thought of that.
Oh, yeah, I totally should.
Also, I put the pendant in here for you. We may or may not have cheated a mermaid pendant into existence so that LJ can get married before the end of the playlist.
We did not cheat. We manually manipulated the threads of fate, okay?
I was manually manipulating myself the other day. Speaking of gross shit. So, we used to play this game called Ultima Online. If you guys don't know it, you probably are too young, is my guess, because it was... That game is ancient. It came out in, 2000? And we played it till,
like 20 years old almost. I think it had its 17th anniversary, like, a couple years ago.
Yeah, and we played it, until, last year?
Yeah,
I think.
Something like that.
Jesus.
I stopped this last summer. I stopped this last summer.
I stopped a little before that. I always stopped before everyone else in our group, though. I think, actually, Donfers was saying he was starting to play it somewhere again.
There's 2 places open right now, but yeah.
Well, there's more than that, but 2 good places, probably.
2 places that people like us would play. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, because we are super nerds when we play that game.
Yeah. I just don't need room for anything.
Yeah, I'm dropping some shit off, too. But,
gross. That's what Emily's doing right now, too, apparently.
Because of her brand muffins. Anyways, and I'm shipping that wine I forgot to ship last episode. I'll get rid of these oranges, too. There we go. I think we're good now. So, Clockwork used to be a GM, which means that you could see the party chat of everybody.
That's true.
And here's the thing. It was a role-playing server, and people took that shit real serious, which is good. That's fun. That's what made it fun for us. But some people really like to pretend that their character had boyfriends and or girlfriends. And they would take that shit, not only in-game, but also in party chat. Oh, could you keep the winter roots that you get from there, too?
Yeah.
So, LJ, what is the weirdest shit, without, giving anybody any names, what is the weirdest shit you saw, either in party chat or in-game?
I don't want to... it's somewhat unprofessional to belie some of the things that people were doing in secret. I did see some somewhat disturbing and funny shit, though, especially if I could get GMs to come on and look at it with me, and we would all do this in secret, mind you. We never let people know that we were lurking in the shadows, watching them do whatever it is that they were doing. And some of it was
exactly. I just assumed you had to have seen some shit.
Oh my god, I can think of at least 3 instances that I wish I hadn't seen, but were also hilarious to me all at the same time. I remember, and I would get on at weird hours because my sleep was definitely weird. And I guess they assumed.
Don't put those winter roots away. I need them for seeds.
I'm putting them in.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm trying to figure out where there's already winter roots stored somewhere.
Maybe in the seeds box. I made a special
There
box just for seeds that you never use.
Oh, I didn't know that
there are
existed.
none in here, but that's
Never
where they
create
were.
boxes.
Yeah, I know.
Where?
Because we already have 2 boxes. Why did we need more? Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're not in there,
Alright.
but that's where they go.
Well, I'm gonna put them in here. Winter roots. Okay, so anyway, I can remember a time, and I don't want to also, disclaimer. I don't want to kink shame anybody.
Oh no, it's just weird shit you saw. Like if that's your thing, cool, whatever. Like
yeah.
like,
Well, there
we're
was
not judging.
There was
It's
aspects
just-
of things. I think my favorite one though, it was because honestly, like most of the party chat and stuff like that was pretty standard. People would just make jokes or whatever. There was a lot of shit talking. Yeah, there was a lot of shit talking GMs
That's
about
what
them,
I
which
always found hilarious. Nobody
like
knew.
we can
apparently
hear
that,
you.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody thought.
No,
you
I would
couldn't.
tell them. I would be like, I can hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
Like-
they just didn't care. Then again, there was a lot of GM shit talking even in the main chat.
Oh my god, it was just such a toxic environment. But
I know.
anyway, my favorite one
Which
was,
is why we're not naming the shard we played on.
yeah, we're not naming the shard, and it doesn't even exist anymore. I don't think at this point. But
Not the way it used to. I don't know if they have their other big update thing
there's
still or
one
not.
technically up, I think, but nobody plays it.
Yeah.
So anyway, this had to do with overhearing, because when you are in the game as a GM, you can turn on, basically you can hear anything that happens in the world, anything that anybody emotes, which is like an action, or anything that they say, or anything in their party chat, so anything at all.
Yeah.
And I start seeing some very strange emotes involving tusks and manhoods.
Oh, it better not be that walrus guy I saw one time.
Oh my god. So I pop over immediately because I'm like, what fresh
Of
hell
course.
is this? Yeah, because of course, why not? And it is, because this involved fantasy races, and apparently it involved...
It's starting to make sense to me already. Okay,
yeah,
go
so
on.
fantasy races, and apparently some sexual fantasies involving these fantasy races, and these were not 1, not 2, but 3 orcs. One male and 2 female. I don't know how they got 2 females to play orcs in general.
Yeah, let alone at
like,
the same time.
let
And
alone
also
at the
who are
same
into ERP.
And that are into ERP, which is erotic roleplay for people who are unaware of the jargon that goes on there. So it was a threesome.
Oops.
But what made it so funny to me is that orcs typically, when not speaking in their native language, speak in a very broken English. So,
Yeah.
so as they're going to town, they would randomly break out with like sexy orc speak, which amounted to saying "so good," SUGUD, which
Oh god.
I'm trying to figure out how to like type again. Do you remember how to type? Oh my god. How do I do
Do you
this?
just
Oh,
hit
no.
enter?
I thought it didn't work. I was going to type
T,
it. but
maybe?
I
T
can't
usually
figure
works
it
for
out.
most
T.
games.
Oh, here we go. So good.
Bottom left corner. Yeah, shit like that all the time with them.
Oh my god. I saw that and I lost my mind. I was texting every single GM that I could get a hold of. Please come look at this. Please come look at this. And so you've got like 3 or 4 GMs sitting around just dogging on these people in GM chat just because it was so funny. Like, again, whatever.
Yeah,
you
if it's
do
your
you.
thing, exactly.
But don't do it in public and don't expect commentary. We can see what you're doing. That
know
was
what-
probably my favorite one.
Do you know what the entirety of my ERP was? In
What?
all of UO? Oh no, there was 2 times. When I played on the shard we played before I went to the one we're talking about, my guy was like a knight, and he was like the total, like, he was like typical knight, where he was like, talking to the ladies and whatever, and, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the charming fucking... He was basically Prince Charming, is what it was. And he went on a little date with a girl, but that was it. Like, it's just like they went and had dinner at... Somebody ran a restaurant on that one or whatever. And so they went... They went there, and that was like the one time. And then the other time was I played that king character, and it was time to make him an heir. So me and the dude who played my wife went into the bedroom of the castle, and I emoted attempts to put a baby up in that bitch. And he emoted attempts to have a baby put up in her, and that was it.
That's amazing. I think one of my favorite scenes, and it was just very funny to me, and you were involved in this scene, actually.
Yes! Oh, was it Anders?
No. This is on King Boy, and I'm sure you will remember this when I say it. So we show, it was me on my little rogue girl and the king at the time, and we show up to have some negotiations in your city, and... You get all huffy, and you're like, "This is supposed to be a one-on-one with the leaders of the city. If the bar wench gets to stay, so does my bar." Right, yeah, because they're in the bar. So does my squire. And the guy that I was with was like, "Well, unless you're fucking your squire, my fiance needs to stay." Yeah,
that was fucking funny. Oh,
I was like, "Oh my god, that was amazing."
Yeah, that was a good burn.
You knew OC.
Oh, I absolutely knew, but he didn't.
But yeah, he didn't. Your guy didn't. So he was obviously was in the right to be like, no, this isn't right. Like, get that chick out of here.
Yeah.
Until he dropped the bomb. I thought that.
I always loved fucking role playing with you guys. It was so much fun.
Oh my god, I know. I love us being on like quote unquote opposite sides almost like that, because it's nice to have somebody who's not like directly in your group that can kind of act as a buffer, or at least somebody different to go to that you can trust to RP with, you know?
Where the hell did I get a bonsai tree from? Oh well, putting it in the house. I think something might have broke. But now I have a sweet little bonsai tree.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what that used to be, maybe. Well, whatever.
So where's the shell that I need?
Is that what broke, maybe? Let me see if it's in there. I put it in the other chest. One beside it.
Alright, let me...
That's the same chest.
I couldn't remember which one I clicked on! I'd already not paid attention to what I was doing.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good. Whew.
Oh my god, tomorrow's the day.
Oh boy, and then
tomorrow's
what?
The day
That'll
I'm gonna
be
make the happiest woman in the world.
Maybe 2 episodes from there.
Yeah, maybe 2 episodes. That'll be okay.
And then let me just grab all these strawberries. I do want to eat that strawberry, but I don't want to eat that strawberry because it's profits.
Oh, one of my favorite things to do to people was, like, I would catch them muling, which is when...
oh, yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know, that's in this game, you are not allowed to transfer items between characters, your own characters, because your characters don't interact, so it's just straight up metagaming. And so it was banned. You weren't allowed to do that. And so I would watch people painstakingly, like, carry stuff that it was too heavy, so they would have to do it one step at a time. And they would have to go drop it off somewhere so they could log on to their other character and pick it up. And I would sit there and I would let them do it. I'd let them spend that half an hour getting to wherever they were going to drop this. Just twiddling my thumbs and waiting. And then as soon as they popped off, I'd grab it on my GM. And you would see them run to that spot on their other character, open that box.
Just wasn't there.
Nothing there. And you would see that recognition.
Which is actually way more painful than getting jailed or something by it. Because the reason you were muling that shit is because your other character needed it in some way.
Yeah, it was very funny to me because I'm a petty person.
I think I muled once on Anders.
I never muled.
I can
honestly say I never did that.
But I left it for, it was like 3 days or something. I was like, I found this like just random chest out in the woods. And I'm like, shit, I could give this to, I forget which character I even gave it to. But I was like, they could really use this. It wasn't King Boy that got it. I think it was just another character I probably had for like 2 weeks and then deleted. But I'm like, oh, they could really use this. So I dropped it in that box, left it for 3 days, and then went and got it. Actually died going to get it. Almost lost all my shit getting it.
That's hilarious.
Like,
That's called karma.
Yeah, I did get it in the end, but I don't even remember what the item was. It was just some weapon or something.
Yeah, see, I was under such scrutiny being a GM. Like, I never did anything I thought could be misconstrued as bad. And I would still get accused. That was the crazy part, is I had so many people accuse me of shit. And
you,
what I loved,
and I don't want to say his name to give it away. But you
but
three would get... Everyone hated you guys for no reason.
everybody accused because we didn't let people get away with shit.
True.
Like, you had to play fair. And people don't like to play fair when it's in a PvP-oriented game. They want to take any advantage they possibly can. So, to them, if you take away... They feel like they have... Because there's actually, like, a culture of this in some places, that if you get tricked, that's your failing, not the tricker's failing. So, if they can successfully trick you or cheat,
Oh, you cut out there. LJ, you just gone? I think we lost LJ.
And I enforced
she's back. You cut out for like probably 30 seconds.
What? I was saying a whole story.
I don't know what happened. I just thought maybe my internet dropped, but I don't know what happened.
That's weird.
The last thing I heard was...
I'm
trying to remember now.
Oh, it probably wasn't important. I was just talking about how, you said, like, so-and-so always hated us, and I basically said it was because...
Well, no, it wasn't.
I kept trying to keep things fair.
A lot of people, for some reason. Yeah. Because you wouldn't... Because I know, because I was your friend, and you never cheated for me.
Yeah. Like, if I was going to cheat for people, you would think, like, any of the people that were close to me would have gotten a leg up, and it never happened, because I've always been about, if person A has to follow the rules, so does person B. And you should always set a good example, so I never broke the rules. And I loved that the admin, even at the time, like, because people would accuse me and the other guy of cheating just for no reason other than just being petty and thinking that them cheating should be fair.
Yeah.
He went through and he was like, I literally could find no instance where they did anything.
Yeah, because you didn't. You just made awesome quests. I always loved your guys' quests. They're so much fun. And Dongers, too. Man, that guy can... He can just... And you know what the crazy thing about Dongers thing was? Most of that shit's just off the cuff. He had a general idea, and then he would just go with it. And
yeah, he's good at improv.
He's so good at that. I can't do that at all. Like, I couldn't be a GM because, like, I would be a terrible one. I would enforce the rules and whatever, but that would be it. Like, I couldn't do anything else. You know what I mean? Like, I can't make up stories for other people, or even for myself, basically. Like, it just doesn't work out that way for me.
See, I can do all that. Like, I enjoy it. But...
What do we want to name
I'm much better at the, like, give me some time to think about it. Like, I'll take an event, and then give me some time to think about it, and I'll come up with some crazy, detailed, convoluted bullshit, and you'll all have fun. Probably lose in the end, but...
Too long.
Oh, there's my girl. Okay. Hey, baby. Am I friends with Linus? Yeah? Why do you care? Oh my god. Are you ready to be the happiest woman in the trailer park?
Oh my god, what happened?
Dot. I'll set everything up. Thank God, because I wasn't going to do it. We'll have the ceremony in 3 days, okay? Alright. I'm a little bit scared. It's such a big change.
I can't think of anything to name this. I got it. Our new rabbit's name is Deadpool.
Ew! Hate Deadpool.
What, really? Oh.
It's like 12-year-old boy humor. I don't get it. It's
not
funny to me.
Exactly.
That's why it's not funny to me. And I know that there's a lot of people who like Deadpool, and that's fine. You're entitled to your wrong opinions, but I don't have to share them.
On the plus side, I'm basically a 12-year-old boy in a 36-year-old man's body. What the hell is this? The Mooser Morrow. That sounds lame. I'm gonna get it anyway. I think it's a picture for my wall. Is it Friday?
It's Friday, the 12th.
I don't know. Oh, wonder if I can make it to Clint's on time.
We're gonna have to. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. We're going to have to make these on some other time besides the next 2 Saturdays because I will be gone for both of them.
Oh, lordy. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I know. One of them
No
is my
problem.
birthday trip.
Happy
And the other
birthday,
one-
because I'll forget by then, because you know me.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
stupid.
fair. I don't even pay attention to my own birthday, so I totally get it. And then the other one is, oh yeah, my real life nerding, where I go and LARP.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Lots of milk.
There we go.
But we're leaving earlier than I did last time that day, so that's why I gotta do it on a different day.
Makes sense to me. Blah, 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 blah. I gotta get to Clint's. Oh my god, am I even gonna make it? It's like,
No,
oh, yes, I will.
you're not. You're not gonna make it.
yeah, minecarts, bro.
Oh, that's right. Dang it. These public service conveniences.
Because otherwise I never would have made it. Garbage can? Nothing. Dang.
There wasn't enough people around to watch your
It's
watch you dig
Friday.
garbage.
Clint's closed on Friday. I finally remembered about those 5 geodes I have in my...
See? So I was still right. I'm never wrong.
Oh, I'm going to put in that clip again. Get a lot of use out of that clip lately.
Fake. Fake news. Fake liberal media.
Hi, Penny. Here's a flower because I think you're pretty.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
Oh my
you heard me.
God. Got my sword out. I'm coming.
Oh, no. Elliot, save me. Hey, do I have a duck
Brand
feather?
Thundercock,
I do
help!
have a duck feather. Here you go. Wait, I thought I had a purple one. Nope, just gold. Here you go, bud. Oh, Jorg, this is a beautiful gift. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, hell yeah. We got some worms on the beach. Bam! I missed.
Gross.
My God. Glass shards. Oh, that's fun to have on the beach. I think I
I
found
mean, that's
those
pretty
already.
realistic.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying it wasn't. It's just, I don't
I
want to step on it. That's all. Then again,
have
I'm wearing
stepped
work
on a
boots.
piece of broken
at the-
ceramic glass before.
I one time stepped on a nail in my rubber boots. They
Sounds
did
terrible.
not stop it at all. I was just outside playing in the rain because that's how I roll. I like the rain, still do. But yeah, turns out if you step on a nail, ah!
Don't touch my girlfriend!
I need a GM. I'm being griefed.
You thought I was kidding! You thought
Willie,
I'd
save me.
forgotten.
Yar, this be a fine mess you got yourself into.
Willie will let you reap your own consequences.
Oh yeah, Willie
It's one of my
doesn't care.
favorite memes right now. Is just like, well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Like, I feel that. I'll wake up in the morning, like, after having drank or something, feeling like shit. I'm like, yep. Well.
Been a while since I got a good drunk on enough to wake up with a hangover.
I haven't in a good while.
Sometimes I
But
just wake
that's
up
happened.
feeling like I have a hangover, even though I haven't drank. Hi, Penny. How you doing? Wink.
Oh my god. I just got back.
She was just walking by. Thought I'd say hello. Oh, I haven't even checked in on our bunny, Deadpool.
Gross.
In my defense, you said to name it after something on your desk. Also, Mr. Snuggles didn't fit. I was going to do it Mr. Snuggles, but in all capital letters, because I thought that was funny. Turns out...
Capital letters are funny.
Yeah, I don't know what
Did you
happened.
try to defend yourself?
I guess so. Huh, might as well take this.
Sotley is trying to sleep. Chumu is trying
Look
to
how
sleep.
cute, look how big his fucking head is. That's the size of your whole body. You cute little bastard.
He looks deformed. I'm glad that you think genetic deformities is funny. Sick bastard.
Hey, everyone has their kink.
That reminds me of another story.
That didn't
Let's
work.
just say this: a human got real friendly with a gnome, and it was probably one of the worst things that I ever overheard.
Oh boy, because gnomes are tiny.
Oh, like, you want to talk about immediate, like, lolly pedo alarm bells going off in my head. It's like, I don't know what to do about the situation! Is that my room? Oh, God.
You came in to pray at
Penny
the
isn't
altar.
even here yet, and, like, I was already angry
I
about
didn't know
it.
you put a ruby on there. That's neat.
Yeah, it's a sacrifice.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Well done. Also, I gave you
Yes,
a painting
thank
you're
you.
going to hate.
Where?
I don't know. It's definitely not right above your bed or anything.
Oh, my God. Hang on. Oh, get out. Get that out of there.
Cost me 1,000 gold.
What? I'd pay more money. It must be placed on a wall. No, it must be placed in the trash.
Oh,
Get it out of here.
I worked hard buying that for you.
No, you didn't.
Wow, I got 9 iridium quality coral. That's going to make a couple of bucks. Oh, I always forget that everything I pick up is iridium quality. I was like, man, I did real good today.
I was like, why are you surprised at this?
Because I'm not very smart.
That's
Boop, 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 boop.
not true.
No, I'm smart enough. I just forget a lot of stuff.
Oh, you couldn't read the sarcasm in my voice. Okay.
I'm not that smart. Oh, I don't have enough coffee beans.
Kofi bean.
Let's get my Kofi 2012 beans. I'm gonna actually. That's a grape. Come on, Conrad. You're better than this. There, now I got some coffee, and I'm making some more coffee.
Ooh, I hear somebody with their jingly collar on.
Oh, yeah, that was Blitz. So he's
I
not
wanna-
big enough to make her collar jingle very hard. And they were all snuggling up earlier when I got up, so I didn't take their collars off before I recorded.
We're
I figured I
cuddling.
might as well not wake them, you know? They don't, well, sometimes they do, but not usually. They don't wake me up, so I don't wake them up.
That's fair. Also, that dog is still in my apartment complex.
Oh, it's been like a week, though.
It has been a week. It has been a week and 1 day.
Uh-oh. That reminds me, it's been a week and 2 days since I ordered my new internet, and I still don't have the fucking modem, even though they're like, it'll be there in 4 days. I was like, yeah, it better. And it wasn't. Fucking Shaw.
Well, I
I'm
hear that they
hoping-
were bought by Comcast or something, so...
Oh. God, things are probably going to get worse.
I mean, they've been bought by Comcast for like a year now at this point, I think.
Oh. Well, they still work with TELUS and Rogers to keep the prices high. So that's good, I guess. I'm not even kidding. It's basically a monopoly, which are illegal in Canada. But doesn't really matter.
Well, they're illegal here too, but yeah, exactly. Who gives a
Doesn't
shit?
matter. Anyway,
Only illegal to people who don't have enough
on
money.
that high note, we will see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for sticking around till the end. We appreciate you watching every one of our videos, and if you want to get a hold of us outside of YouTube, all of our social media links are in the description below. If you want to become a knight, why don't you go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And as always, keep those shields up.